What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, and today I'm just coming at you with a off-the-wall topic. Something I just thought of. It's nothing in particular, but I told y'all I was going to come with some new stuff. So I just decided to come with something off the head. I haven't rehearsed it. I haven't thought about it. Really, it just kind of crossed my mind. And it's really just talking about staying rooted and grounded. And everybody's probably like, what the heck is she talking about? Well, I've just noticed that in my lifetime, being exposed to people who have, let's say, according to society standards, come from here to here, they tend to change. Meaning that they don't necessarily stay humble or keep their personability. They don't keep that good personality. They don't seem to care about appealing to those who help them get to where they are. It is important that as young, middle-aged, or even what's considered older people, to remain deeply rooted in who we are. And I know you all hear me say that all the time, but let me break it down. Oftentimes we lose who we are based on what we get. But in the end, what we find out is those that were there for us in the beginning are the ones that will be there for us even when we fall. We tend to take that kind of stuff for granted. And I don't know why that really came to my mind today, but it really has. I've always been one to think about the repercussions of my actions. Especially since I've gotten older. I really do try to consider the way that I treat other people, the way that I come off to other people. And it's not, and a lot of people will say, well, I don't care what people think about me. It's not that. It's not that I rule my life and the things that I do around what people think or say about me. But it is important that you be a representative of what God has made you to be. And God didn't make any of us to be rude, abrasive, ugly acting people. And that's what's real. And I'm not coming at anybody in particular. Nobody made me mad. Nobody did anything to me. But this is just something I've noticed. Another thing that I tend to see is that when people get a little level of notoriety, probably make a little bit more money, you know what I'm saying? Women who have succeeded at going natural and have beautiful hair, and you have people who have lost weight, all of those different things, I tend to see that some of those people tend to take on an attitude as if they were owed something, or that they're better than, or that they don't want to share where they've come from with you. I know I really didn't experience it because I'm also one that probably doesn't ask as many questions. But the reason why I do what I do and what motivates Beautiful Brown Baby Doll to do what she does is because I have heard the experiences of others. And I have experienced it sometimes firsthand myself. Sometimes people who have lost weight, they don't want to tell you nothing. They don't want to tell you anything. And what's crazy about that to me is somebody had to kind of help them get to where they are. Whether it was an infomercial, whether it was a doctor who performed gastric bypass surgery, whether they had liposuction, whether they used a workout DVD, whatever. I don't understand why people have such a hard time helping others. And I want y'all to chime in on this one. What do you feel is the reason why people have a problem helping others? And I also ask this because a lot of times people get back acquainted with me, or they haven't seen me since high school, or they were afraid to talk to me. And once they do, they often say, oh my God, you're so nice and you're so sweet. And I just can't believe you like that. And it's crazy to me because it's like, so others who have been much like myself, who's probably succeeded at growing long pretty hair, or who I guess dress well, or who have lost a lot of weight, or who have come from bigger things. I mean, I'm an adopted child of a single parent mother, was raised in the hoods of Berkeley, you know what I mean, in St. Louis. I didn't have the best. But my mother did the best with what she had. But now that I have started to move up, and I have started to have a good mentality about the world, and I have learned the ways of the world. I have learned that God has brought me from a far way, I see no reason to treat others as if I've never been down here, or as if I've never seen what the bottom looks like. I know ins and out. Like, I'm so real with y'all. I've had people come on here and say things like, well, you just saying that because it's easy for you, or you're just promoting somebody's products. No, I come at y'all because I'm real. I've experienced it. I know what it's like to feel bad about yourself. I know what it's like to want to do better and not be able to get there. I know what it's like to watch other people seem like they're passing you by. And that's why I do what I do. So I guess I say all of that to say, please make sure that as you are bettering yourself, you make it a point to allow God to use you, to allow whoever your higher being is to use you to help others, because the compelling spirit that you have is what draws people in and what keeps them doing what they do. You want to motivate others. You don't want to shun others. So that's one thing that I have to say. I just think it's just been really weird to me that people find that my sweetness is genuine, and it is very genuine, and it's only because, and this is what I'll tell you all, coming through your journey the right way. I know y'all have heard me say that several times. Coming through your journeys the right way produces that spirit within you. If you understand long suffering, if you understand what it is to hurt, what it is to have to pull yourself out of a hole, if you understand what it is to work hard to achieve something, if you understand what it is to have to cry, to have to pray, to have to beg, to have to do what it is, it's an humbling experience. So you can understand the struggles of your sister or of your brother, whether they're white, whether they're black, oriental, yellow, green, orange, or purple. You can understand their struggles. So I don't understand why many of us lose our way in that. And you all chime in on that. I want to see what you all have to say about that. I want to get a little discussion going, seeing how you all feel about that topic. But you must stay grounded. Please, guys, you must stay grounded through all of this that you are coming through. Realize that your life can be seen as a blessing by somebody else. Somebody may have never seen anyone succeed at anything until you did. So remember, humility with dignity and humbleness with pride. When you get something, make sure that you're instilling that within yourself the right way. Humble yourself, and God will make a spirit within you that will compel others to love you just as much as you love yourself. So keep it real, you all. I love you. Much love. Beautiful brown baby doll. Much more to come. Be sure to hit your girl up on Facebook and also on Twitter. Hit me at Facebook name Nina Ellis-Hervey, and my Twitter name is BeautifulBrwnBabyDol. Much love.